Now, our DNA is what makes us who we are, but it can also carry the code for the diseases we develop. Today, the NHS announced that a handful of patients have become the first to have their illnesses diagnosed thanks to the sequencing of their complete gene set, or genome. And with 100,000 genomes set to be sequenced over the next few years, we could be on the cusp of a new era of treatment tailored to our genes. Our science editor, Tom Clark, has this.
It passed from father to daughter, just as it had from his father to him. A mystery kidney disease that affected at least 3 generations, with no name, no cause. But now, the family have a diagnosis.
I wanted to know what, is it three generations? It's just a coincidence that we've all had kidney trouble. And then when my daughter taken ill with her kidneys as well, due to her childbirth.
Knowing that it actually is something there, that there's a gene that we carry,
yeah.
But then even better news that my daughter doesn't have the gene, so it stops at me really, it won't go any further.
The diagnosis was only possible because they had their entire genetic code sequenced on the NHS. The very first family in a nationwide project to unravel the genetic basis of rare diseases and cancers. Given that most of us don't suffer from rare diseases, why is the project just focusing on those and some cancers?
So rare diseases, although they're rare, they affect 1 in less than 2,000. There are over 7,000 of these diseases and they affect about 1 in 17 of the UK population. That's, in theory, 3 million people. So they're an important healthcare issue. That's the first point. The second issue is that the link between the genome and the cause of the rare disease is much clearer than it is in common conditions such as diabetes.
Focusing on rare diseases first will bring the most immediate benefits to patients. But the plan is to go further. DNA plays a key role in determining what kind of diseases we have and predicting which ones we'll get. Bringing the NHS into the era of genetic medicine should mean new, cheaper and better ways of treating disease. If you want to revolutionise medicine, there's no point in studying just one person's genetic code, their genome. You need to study genomes from lots of different people and compare them with their medical history. Only that way can you figure out which bits of DNA are involved with disease. And that's particularly important when it comes to rare diseases. The government's plan is to sequence 100,000 genomes by 2017. But it's not without challenges. Just one person's genome would fill the memory of a laptop. And the NHS's record on looking after our data isn't great.
We have to share data, but we have to do it in a way that is safe and carries the public with us. And so what we've done is we've set up a post called the National Data Guardian, whose job it is to make sure that the way the NHS handles data is absolutely safe and secure.
You've given over your entire genetic code, everything that biology has to tell about you is now in the hands of the NHS.
Whoever gets access to it can't hurt us. So if that DNA goes anywhere else and helps anybody else, so be it. It's not going to hurt me. I tell you, people looking at our blood. As long as the sort code's not on my blood, my blood sample will be okay. Yeah.
Absolutely. A genetic revolution in the NHS won't be easy, but for those who've seen the benefits, it's worth the risks. Tom Clark, Channel 4 News, Newcastle.